angel into angel dust. Top rope caution, got it jumping like double dutch. Okay. Used to take a shuttle bus, I ate a struggle lunch. Yeah. Turn my woes to wins, you know I had to knuckle up. Right. Hey, big bands busting out a duffel, bloody knuckles from the last scuffle, putting dogs back on the muzzle. Okay. Might have kicked it for a month, we not a couple. Had to shuffle through my plays, you were getting hard to juggle. Hold up, yeah. Little stubble on my face, I'm getting more mature. Cause some phonies out the squad, I'm getting more secure. Drop a project every year, I'm trying to tour some more and travel around the world. We, baby, au revoir. I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, yeah. 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Yeah, okay. Hey. I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Never let them get the upper hand. You can't tax me if you don't catch me. Catch me in the field on the route like I'm Crabtree. I branched out backseat, just making them Aggie. You not a top G, bro, you going out badly. Popped a little tab, got me feeling like Bradley. Cooperstown bound, the first second they draft me. Paul Pierce the noise with any question y'all ask me. Y'all been popping my shit since y'all been popping your acne. The money just a perk, but the glory attract me. All the women distract me like Fox in a Safety. It's like I drive a taxi, they left in the backseat. Luka with the Dons, bro, just look at the stat sheet. I finished so crafty. I'm Kyrie with the drive at high speeds, they'll never take me alive. Couple losses hurt, but that could never break me aside. 82 games, no days off on the grind. Cause I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Yeah, hey, I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Bradley, Cooperstown bound, the first second they draft me. Paul Pierce the noise with any question y'all ask me. Y'all been popping my shit since y'all been popping your acne. The money just a perk, but the glory attract me. All the women distract me like Fox in a Safety. It's like I drive a taxi, they left in the backseat. Luka with the Dons, bro, just look at the stat sheet. I finished so crafty. I'm Kyrie with the drive at high speeds, they'll never take me alive. Couple losses hurt, but that could never break me aside. 82 games, no days off on the grind. Cause I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Yeah, hey, I'm booked for life, catch me if you can. Yeah, hey, 100 grand popping out a rubber band. Never let them get the upper hand.
Catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Yo, what up? Prince Sports here. Drink the coffee to make you feel better. The doctor's orders, I cannot drink too much coffee. It got caffeine in it. So I have to start eating a little more healthy. I'm changing up my diet. Hey, I'm changing up my diet, so things are going to be a little bit different. So that's what we're working on right now. A little bit different stuff. This week, I'll be on live for the Earl Spence Jr. fight. Hopefully, everything will go through. There won't be no problems. Now, this fight is over $80. Okay, the Earl Spence Jr. fight is going to be $80. All right, that's a lot of money for a boxing fight. Some people feel like boxing fight shouldn't even cost that much money. It's not even worth that much money. But, I mean, I digress. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Let's turn the light on over here because it's blocking the view a little bit. It's giving off that. I like glossy views, but glossy views really hurt your viewing when you're doing live streams. But this is much better. The lighting is much better. So that's different. That's a good one. That's a good one. But to that benefit, neither one of them played against bad players. I mean, great players are always every generation. There's no such a thing as a generation having bad players. Every generation of basketball is great. It has great players. All right. They have bad players. They have great players. There's no such a thing as a whole generation being bad. All right. So anyway, with that being said, what up, y'all? Salute. Hope y'all having a good Friday. Fridays is always a good day to do live streams. Try to make a little habit of it and do it a little more. Like every Friday around this time, 1 o'clock every Friday. I can't guarantee 1 o'clock because work schedules. But we're going to make it happen. Every Friday, move the time schedule. Hey, we're going to make it happen. Every Friday, we move the time schedule to something else and see what's going on with it. You know, so that's how we're going to roll. That's how we're going to do things. More importantly, in that time frame. So the news dropped just morning that LeBron James is going to the 76ers. Now, this is his third super team. Okay? Third. Big three super team. In this case, it could be a big four. This is probably more than ever because you got Tyrese Maxey in there. Okay, so without LeBron, they already got a big three, and they're already title contenders for the Eastern Conference. They're already a good team that could be presumed as going to the finals, right? They're already a challenge, enough as it is, right? So even though my Knicks are the champions, and I'm the champion of YouTube for 2026, hold on for a sec. So, yes, even though I'm the YouTube champion for 2026, it is what it is. Philly's going to be the favorites in the Eastern Conference to go to the NBA Finals. The ESPNs, the Fox Sports of the world, they're always going to hype up any team LeBron goes on. But this also hurts the Joel Embiids and these guys because now they're going to get downgraded. You're going to act like Joel Embiid wasn't an accomplished basketball player that didn't win an MVP and a scoring title. That was MVP candidate almost every season before he got hurt. All right. And the man can still give you productive numbers. All right. Because before LeBron got there, people were saying that, hey, they got a squad. Philly got a team. Right. They covered in almost every aspect. They just picked up Jaylen Brown. So that's one of the reasons why LeBron went there. He needs more help. And he's trying to get to that fifth title by making a super team. And even if the 76ers were to win a championship, you got to take in factor that he's going to get bailed out a lot by these guys. You got Tyrese Maxey score. Jaylen Brown plays both ends of the floor. These guys are going to be carrying LeBron James's, luggage, so to speak. All right. Or they're going to be having LeBron James on their back because they're going to be carrying him. But that still doesn't change the fact that the 76ers are title contenders. And now they're going to have to be competing for a championship. It's championship or bust when you come with the 76ers because all super teams is championship or bust. There's no other situation. There's no other way to look at it, right? There's no other way to say, you know what? They get this, they get that. They don't get nothing. Okay. They don't get nothing. Matter of fact, let me make sure my audio is right. Hopefully. Okay, good. My mic levels is good. Okay. But yeah, they get no pass in this. The 76ers get no pass in this. It's either championship or bust. So if LeBron fails to win a championship with Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, and Tyrese Maxey, that's on his resume. That means you failed to produce. You failed to come through on a super team. Now, if you win on a super team, people are going to say, you're on a super team, you're supposed to win. So that's the problem with being on super teams. It's a lose-lose situation because you're supposed to win when you're on a super team. And when you do win, you get discredited like how Kevin Durant do. But I don't want to hear these championships are valid. if you're going to disqualify KD's championships, you got to disqualify LeBron's championships. It's simple as that, right? It goes with the territory. And the power in the Eastern Conference just switched back a little bit because you got Kawhi Leonard going east. You got LeBron going east. We took 2 All-Stars from the Western Conference and put them in the Eastern Conference. So now this makes it a little bit somewhat even, right? Or challengeable, so to speak, right? But I mean, it is what it is. Those guys are going. He's going to that team. But he's going to that team because it gives him the best chance of winning a championship. And he is ring chasing. In every aspect, is a ring chase. Can't say it's not. It's ring chasing. Hold on for a sec. All right, let's see what this is about. I'm going to get the thing is, we're going to play some video content. Everybody else, right? But hold on for a sec. Okay, we're going to get past that. All right. So, hold on, let me get back. No, I'm not picking them to win the championship, but it's championship or bust. They have to win. There's no but ifs about it. The 76ers have to win the championship because either way, they shoot themselves in the foot. If you can't win with a super team, that's bad. If you win with a super team, that's bad because super teams hurt your legacy. There's no way about it. You know, no way about it. No buts, ifs about it. Don't be so confident that my Knicks get to the conference finals. All right, we've been through this before. All right, just because you win the championship one year doesn't mean you're going to come back and dominate the league the next year and get to the conference finals, let alone the finals. Look what happened to OKC. You know, they didn't even make it to the conference finals. Hey, they didn't even make it to the conference finals. So, I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles right now. But he signs a 2-year contract with the 76ers, right? He has to win the championship with this team for the next 2 years in a row. There's no buts, ifs about it. That is his way of trying to get 5 and 6 because he knows that winning is missing on his resume. You know? It is what it is. Yeah, Boston's not a title contender. Wait, did OKC? Hey, Google, did OKC make it to the conference finals? Oh, I think they did, didn't they? Didn't they got beat by San Antonio, right? Was that the second round or third round? I'm bugging. But either way, they still didn't get to the final. So, yeah. You think Detroit is the third best team? Yeah, Miami has 2 good players, and that's about it. Stop. Miami has 2 good players, and that's about it. So we don't know what is the outcome of what that's going to be, right? This is championship or bust for the 76ers. They got to win. They have to win. He said he just wish LeBron retired. LeBron knows that winning comes first. See, why did he join the super team? Because what I said was right. He knows the only way you could become the undisputed GOAT is by winning. Stats is not going to get the job done because everybody got stats better than the next guy or the next guy got stats better than that guy. Record breaking ain't going to make you the GOAT. Winning is the first and foremost aspect to winning. I mean, to being the GOAT. After winning, then you could count the stats and all that other stuff, right? But you got to win first. And he knows that, hey, Steph Curry can't get number 5, right? Before me. I have to get 5 before Steph. That's the only way I can take over this generation if I get 5. 5 will give you the best player of your generation. 6 will put you in league, and everybody's going to start saying, hey, you probably the GOAT because you got 6. Right? Now, me personally, no, because he's doing this on the super team. Why not go to Cleveland and help James Harden and Donovan Mitchell win the championship? It'd be more respectable and it'd be more valid if you went back to Cleveland and did it. But you don't want that challenge. You want a more easier championship, aka ring chaser. Yeah, yeah. Well, Chamberlain has stats better than LeBron James. Are you calling him the GOAT? No. That proves my point even more. You know? Exactly. And Kareem is better than LeBron James anyway. He got 6 championships, 6 MVPs. He got everything that you could possibly mention when it comes to most important over LeBron James anyway. Yeah. Why not go to Cleveland? It had a good storybook ending. You can end your career in Cleveland. And if you manage to win the championship in Cleveland with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, nobody going to call that a super team. Yeah, LeBron's not in my top 5 neither. But as I said, you can't win with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. You could have been the guy to say, hey, Kevin Durant couldn't win with James Harden. Kyrie couldn't win with James Harden. Kawhi couldn't win with James Harden. I made James Harden a winner. That's something big. Yeah, I mean, LeBron signing with Miami would have been, that'd have been something too, because Giannis and Bam and LeBron is a big 3, you know. Yes, that is GOAT status already. 2 3-peats, and he did it with the guy that he was drafted with, which was Scottie Pippen. I got LeBron at 6 and 7. If he loses on his Philly team, he's gonna go down even more. You know, but he's hovering around 6 to 7, and he'll go down lower depending on how this things go. Because he failed to win the championship with Luka. If he fails to win the championship on the super team, then I have to lower him down even more. You know? You know, Larry Bird is hovering up there too over LeBron James. So I got Larry Bird and Steph Curry. I probably will have to rank above LeBron James at some point if he can't get that 5th championship. Some of you already got probably Steph and Larry Bird ranked above LeBron James. Because Larry Bird didn't need to go to team to win. He won with the teams that he was drafted with. And winning with your players that you're drafted with speaks volumes. You guys grow together. You become good basketball players together. I don't know about my Knicks. I hope it's true. I hope my Knicks get past Philly, you know. But he made his bed. Now he got a lie in it. You have to win with the 76ers. You can't be on title contending teams year after year, losing and losing. What are we talking about here? If he fails to win a championship with the 76ers, he's going to go down even more lower on my list because you had all the pieces you need to win the championship and you can't get the job done. Overextend. You got a big 3, not even including you. That's a big 4. Their starting lineup is going to be damn near 4 All-Stars. Yeah, LeBron never formed a dynasty because he was a mercenary. He jumped from team to team. You literally got 4 All-Stars in your starting lineup. And you can't win the championship with that? Well, we're talking Bill Russell-ish right here. No, one of the reasons why people disqualify Bill Russell is because he won with too much All-Stars. So you have to have that same logic for LeBron James. LeBron has played with multiple All-Stars, more than any superstar in modern day NBA history. No player has played with more help than LeBron James. He's played with Luka, AD, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, now Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown. He has so much help. Yeah, thank God he didn't come to my Knicks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, CJ, homie hit it. Yo, homie CJ, you hit it on the dot. You said Bill Russell, at least he won. Man, you're going to be on the team with a bunch of good players. You got to at least win. I can't say the same thing for LeBron James. How many times you going to be on teams with good players and you can't win? Yo, CJ, that's right on point. That's right on point. You're going to form a super team. At least you could do is win, right? He's beating Bill Russell with the most help. Hey, man. One thing you could at least say about Bill Russell, at least he stayed on the one franchise, right? He didn't go want to play with Wilt. He said, I want to beat Wilt, you know. And Wilt Chamberlain's field goal percentage got lowered whenever he played against Bill Russell. And those stats didn't mean nothing because a lot of them was empty when he played Bill Russell anyway. Just another step. Wilt Chamberlain was another guy that pad stats, just like LeBron. Only difference is at least Wilt Chamberlain did it in a more dominant way. You're going to pad your stats. You should at least have like 50-point seasons, some bullshit like that. Woo! And Martin hit. Yo. Martin 812 just hit us with some facts. He said most of that team was drafted. Can't draft a super team. That's right. You could just put players on your team and hope that they come good. Hey. More stat. Yes, LeBron is going to do a lot of stat padding. A bunch of empty numbers. And if it don't lead to wins, it's even more bad. Because if he don't show up when they need him most, if he don't show up and they don't win a championship, that's even more bad. That's bad, bro. You know, and it makes me laugh when ESPN always got LeBron ranked as number 2. How was LeBron the second greatest basketball player of all time? How? Every list I see, he's ranked number 2. How is this man ranked number 2 when other guys got better stats, more accolades, and more championships? How the hell is he ranked number 2? What are we talking about? You know, and Magic had help with like the Showtime Lakers. But he stayed on one franchise, right? And those guys are drafted to their team. They built that Showtime Lakers. Yes, it's definitely LeBron's legacy is definitely manufactured by the media. Because the media got this guy as number 2 a lot, which is stupid. Like, what? How is this guy ranked number 2? Like, what in the hell makes LeBron James ranked number 2? I scratch my head all the time because he got nothing to validate being number 2. He don't get the most championships. He's not even on par with the most championships. He don't win enough. He don't get enough accolades. He don't get enough awards. There's always players that got more of that than him. So they got more of everything than LeBron, but yet they're not number 2. How is Kareem not number 2? Seriously. Now, for some of you that think Kareem is number 1, fine. But that still makes another player above LeBron James. Kareem should always be ranked above LeBron James, period. And Wade won without LeBron. Magic never won without Kareem. Kareem won without Magic. So you can't even use that logic. Okay, my Knicks haven't won in a long time. What's your point? That still don't change the fact that the Philadelphia 76ers are title contenders with or without LeBron. Having Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Jaylen Brown is title contenders in the Eastern Conference. If my Knicks could win a championship, those guys having their big 3 is enough for them to be title contenders. Now they guys got to put it on paper. Yeah, Embiid's never made it to the conference finals, and he's an MVP and a superstar and a scoring champ. Embiid is a superstar when healthy and was an MVP candidate every year. He was established without LeBron James. It's not about him winning a championship. Embiid is an established basketball player without LeBron James. Always was, always will be. He's ain't he a scoring champ too? Now we're going to try to downgrade Joel Embiid like he didn't win an MVP, like he didn't win a scoring title. I don't care if he hasn't been to the conference finals. We all know, is he a choke artist? Yeah, he's a choke artist. But he's still an all-star / superstar for a lot of people. They're going to blame Jaylen Brown? It doesn't matter. Embiid is still an all-star / superstar. Is he not? When healthy, Embiid was considered a top 5 best player in the game. And there's your answer to why he don't go to the conference finals, because he don't stay healthy. But he's still a superstar when healthy. He is still Joel Embiid, one of the best players in the league. And if he's healthy playing on the court, they got no excuse for losing. They got to win. Championship or bust. And they're going to be the ones carrying LeBron most of the time. Because you know Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown are going to be doing most of the closing. LeBron and Embiid are going to do their stat padding. Switch that other way around. He could make LeBron James a champion. Jaylen Brown could make LeBron James a champion. Jaylen Brown got a championship already before LeBron even got to the team. These guys are already established. Jaylen Brown is a top 10 best player in the league. Joel Embiid is a top 10, when healthy, best player in the league. These guys are already established without LeBron James. They don't need LeBron James to be successful. They don't need LeBron James to come out the East. And he's also a six-time loser in the finals. 2 of his championships came at a super team. LeBron cannot win without a super team. But Jaylen Brown can. Jalen Brunson can. New York Knicks. So if we're going to disqualify Kevin Durant, you damn sure got to disqualify LeBron James. Okay, that's fine. But you just said it yourself. Embiid is never healthy. So if he's not on the court to play, what you expect? You know, we got our champ. We the champions. And stop hating Taysom because you ain't got no championship. I'm the champion, not you. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They were up 3-1 against the Cavaliers. They did not need LeBron. They did not need Kevin Durant to beat the Cavaliers. It'd have been a more equal matchup. Yes. We would never know that. Now you're just amping up the Cavaliers. LeBron James has no record of proving us that he's a winner consistently for championships. So how could we do that? No, he didn't. The Warriors were up 3-1. You think they're going to keep blowing leads like that? That was their championship to win or lose. We will never know. We got to stop assuming that this guy would did this guy would did that. And even with KD on the team, it's still big three versus big three. LeBron versus KD, Kyrie versus Steph, and Kevin Love versus Klay Thompson. You can miss me with all that. I don't want to hear all that nonsense. Some guy calling and crying in the car. Basketball is basketball. We already know what will take place on the court. I don't want to hear about this, what this guy said, what that guy said. That's just to get the guy on the team. And Draymond Green is a role player. If the Cavaliers and Warriors met in the finals without KD, it's split 50-50. And it's still split 50-50 with KD. Because LeBron's supposed to be the best player on the planet. You're supposed to outplay Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is not supposed to outplay you. Kyrie was neck to neck with Steph Curry. And you could make a case Kyrie was better than Steph Curry during those championship run years. Then you got Kevin Love and Klay Thompson canceling each other out. And Draymond Green is a role player. I don't care what Draymond Green says. That's irrelevant. Because when you're playing basketball, you're playing basketball. And even with KD, it's still even. Big three versus big three. I don't do hearsay what this guy said that. Because we know the results on the court is different. They were up 3-1. And even if, who's to say that the Warriors was going to go to the finals again? It could have been another team that beat the Cavaliers. There's too much what ifs. Let's move on from that. The Cavaliers have shown, or LeBron James has shown, no consistency of repeating winning when it comes to championships. LeBron don't got no three-peat. And KD joined the team that beat him. So who's to say that the OKC, if KD re-signed with OKC, they beat the Warriors, they go on to face the Cavaliers. And if KD was giving LeBron the business the same way he gave LeBron the business in the finals, OKC beat the Cavaliers in the finals. We could play that game if we want. Let's not do that. LeBron James is a losing, overachieving superstar. Period. The man has shown no consistency of winning championships, especially without a super team. The only two-peat he got was with a super team. And his third championship came with a big three, super team. The only one championship he got that wasn't a super team is with the bubble in 2020. And he still needed a top 5 player of all in the league to win a championship. All of those championships, he needed somebody truly elite to win a championship with. Those 4 championships don't mean that much, and they don't carry that much weight. But I still give him credit for winning championships nevertheless, but he's the underachieving superstar. And why is Kobe fans mad, Johnny 28? 113 playoff losses. And LeBron James got swept in every round of the playoffs while being on title contenders for the most part. And Let's not go to the Western Conference, because if LeBron played in the West, he will not be in the finals every single year. He'd have been knocked out, swept, second round elimination, especially if he didn't form a super team. No super team, 0 championships for LeBron James. He said nobody cares about that bubble ring. Yeah, the one non-super team championship he got is from the bubble. Let it make sense. 25 years, 25 seasons of ring chasing, stacking the deck, making super teams, and all you got for it is 4 championships. If you take a test and the test is 10 questions and you only answer 4 of them right, do you pass the test? Somebody answer that question. If I give you a test and it's 10 questions on that test, you only answer 4 of them right, is that a passing grade, or do you have to retake the test? Damn. We're not counting first and second round losses. Yes, we are counting them if they're on a title contending team. Steve Nash is not even in this conversation, man. Move on with that. Steve Nash got 0 championships. Steve Nash is not a superstar anyway. What are we talking about? Jimmy Butler got 0 championships. We talking about guys that won championships. Aren't we talking about all-time greats? Why are we moving the goalposts to guys that's not even in the same league or same atmosphere? What the fuck are we talking about Jimmy Butler for? If you're on a title contending team and you don't make it to the finals, it don't make a difference. You still lost on a title contending team. Losing is losing. I'm gonna give you a better example. If you're on a title contending team, keywords, title contender, and you lose first round, second round, it's the same thing as losing in the finals. You still lost. It's still a failure. Now, if you just want to talk NBA finals, he's still a loser by that logic too, because he only got 4 out of 10. That's a losing grade. That's not a passing grade. He's an underachieving superstar when it comes to winning, period. No matter how you slice it. He lost. He lost. He lost. He lost. He lost. As always. That's the only thing you could count on when it comes to LeBron James is losing. He does that consistently. Losing and stat padding, he does that consistently. He is a consistent loser. He cannot win consistently. Especially when he got a super team. There's no excuse. He better win the championship these next 2 years with that squad. Because you know he's going to come on that team. He's going to kick players off the team. He's going to put this guy on the roster, put that guy on the roster. He's going to come and change that whole 76ers team around and try to be a GM. If he still has that power. Now, if you're a GM and you put the players that you want on your team, you better win with that damn team. If you're going to have the management bend over backwards to put players on the team for you, you better win with that team. And it better be multiple championships. Jaylen Brown is a winner without LeBron James, brother. Joel Embiid is an all-star / superstar without LeBron James. Tyrese Maxey is an all-star without LeBron James. LeBron didn't make these guys better. They're already better. Is my point. That's what hurts when you go to a super team, because you're going to a team with players that's already established. Stop trying to move these goalposts for LeBron James. He is an underachieving, losing superstar. He lost. He lost with Luka. Luka's a top 5 player. Don't matter what round it is, he couldn't even win with Luka. The one thing I could count on LeBron James to do is to have stats and lose a game. That's what I could count on him for. But nevertheless, that's the situation that we're in. Now, they're going to be, they're going to be favorites regardless in the Eastern Conference. Hold on for a sec. All right, I'm back. Now, they're going to be, like I said, they're going to be favorites in the Eastern Conference regardless. The media is going to hype up LeBron James, and they're going to make excuses for him when they lose. Oh, it's Jaylen Brown's fault. Oh, it's Joe Embiid's fault. Oh, it's Tyrese Maxey's fault. It's going to be everybody's fault except for LeBron. He said, I'm glad LeBron is off my team. Oh, because you're a Laker fan. Okay. So that means Lakers are rebuilding from the ground up. I think the Lakers still make the playoffs. I still think the Lakers make the playoffs. You know, we got to stop moving the goalposts, man. There's levels to this. There is levels to this. There's role players. There's all-stars. There's superstars. When we're talking superstars, don't mention no damn Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler never been a superstar in his life. For him to go to the finals is overachieving. It's not underachieving, it's over. LeBron underachieves. That's the difference. And going to the finals don't mean shit if you don't win. Who cares? Fuck, we keep talking about almost. We only move these goalposts for LeBron James. So almost matters now. Why is almost the point? I thought we're supposed to win. Winning is the main goal. Who gives a fuck about almost? Oh, I almost won $1 million. I almost paid my rent. I almost did this. Almost don't mean shit. Yeah, Luka may be the MVP. He may finally get that MVP award. We only move these goalposts for LeBron James. And that's because you guys know that LeBron James is lacking in the most important aspects of basketball. So you change the criteria for LeBron James to try to help his case. That's LeBron slurping 100%. Fanboy shit. Slurping. LeBron slurpers. That's all that is. You don't move the goalpost for LeBron James. Losing is not greatness. That's stupid. So if you're going to move the goalpost for LeBron, can we move it for everybody else? That changes everything in basketball if you're going to move the goalpost just for LeBron James. That's dirty work, man. See, LeBron fanboys, you guys got nothing to stand on. I say this over 1 million times. You guys have no valid proof to why LeBron James is even in conversations with certain players. LeBron James is not better than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant got a 3-peat, formed a dynasty with Shaq. Shaq couldn't win without nobody else other than guys like Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, all-time great shooting guards. Put some respect on Kobe's name. And Kobe, one of them boys. Kobe played against every great basketball player you could possibly mention, especially in his own category. Kobe played against Jordan, Wade, everybody. Kobe played in a Western Conference. And I will always say Kobe Bryant had the most toughest path for winning. One of the most toughest paths. He played in the Western Conference his whole career. Gave it everything he had. Kobe Bryant's a better defender, a better scorer, a better winner, a better closer. Kobe Bryant wins. He got a three-peat and won 2 without Shaq. Probably would have got a three-peat. Would have got 3 of them things if the NBA didn't stop that damn trade with Chris Paul. Because they know Kobe was going to be that dude to push that team over the top to win. Get out of here with that, man. Like, man, yeah. Oh, that Bleacher Report bullshit is stupid. That's stupid. Kobe's a way better defender than LeBron James. Kobe guarded Melo. Kobe guarded Iverson. Kobe guarded the GOAT Jordan. Kobe guarded every great player on the opposite team. LeBron James don't even do that. He shies away from the challenge. Get out of here, man. And without Kobe, Shaq don't three-peat. Shaq got into foul trouble, can't close games out. Shaq is dominant, but he can't close games out, meaning he cannot win without a closer. The closer is Kobe Bryant. Kobe is more important to Shaq than Shaq is to Kobe. Get that. Let that be understood. Put some respect on Kobe's name. I repeat that. Kobe is more important to Shaq's career than Shaq is to Kobe's career. Let that be known. Kobe won 2 rings back-to-back with Paul Gasol, who's not even as dominant as Shaq is. So all you all tell me all Kobe needed was just an all-star center or just an all-star player, period. Hey. Then you got guys like Tim Duncan, who waxed LeBron James. Would have waxed LeBron James 3 times in the finals if it wasn't for Ray Allen. Since you guys like doing what ifs, what if Ray Allen don't hit that shot? Then LeBron is facing another finals loss to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's better than LeBron James. Isn't that what we go on? Y'all say Bill Russell better than Wilt Chamberlain because Bill Russell keep waxing Wilt Chamberlain. I cannot rank Wilt Chamberlain over Bill Russell because Wilt Chamberlain can't beat Bill Russell. So if LeBron can't beat these guys, how the fuck is he better than them? Kobe was waiting for that man 3 years in a row in the finals. And LeBron said it himself that he messed up his chance of meeting Kobe in the finals because he couldn't get past Orlando. So you're saying that you're supposed to beat Orlando, right? But you failed. Come on, man. LeBron James is a losing superstar. Wilt Chamberlain, LeBron James are underachieving superstars. They are losing superstars. When push comes to shove, they don't win. Exactly. You guys put a lot of disrespect on these great names just to uplift LeBron James. At this point, Steph Curry waxed LeBron James. And Kevin Durant ain't better than Steph Curry. Steph Curry won 2 championships without Kevin Durant. That's another ring chaser. So Kevin Durant needs Steph Curry more than Steph Curry needs Kevin Durant. Because Steph Curry would get the job done without Kevin Durant. So if Steph Curry could get the job done without Kevin Durant, who's to say that he can't beat the Cavaliers again? See how that logic don't make sense for these LeBron slurpers? Shaq and LeBron is a bad combination. They win almost 0 championships. LeBron can't close. LeBron can't shoot free throws. LeBron James is a poor shooter, period, especially for the first 10 years of his career. Remember when LeBron was called Lee Brick? So that was from the first 10 years of his career. He couldn't close games. He couldn't shoot free throws. How you going to win championships with Shaq and LeBron both can't close? Yeah, he takes the easy route. Shout out to my man, Zach. What up, Zach? Are you still in Florida, by the way? Much love and support to my man, Zach. You know. But LeBron James is one of the most overrated basketball players of all time. Period. And without no Dwayne Wade, he wouldn't have learned how to close out games. Dwayne Wade taught LeBron James how to win basketball games. He taught LeBron James how to be a champion. So if LeBron never went to Dwayne Wade, he would never learn how to close games out, most likely. Therefore, he would never been a champion. Facts. Got him, Scotty. And if LeBron can't win on the 76ers, that is a failure. That is a failure. Do not make excuses for a man that can't win on a super team in Philadelphia. He got 2 years to get it done. I don't want to hear no excuses. Even if Embiid ain't playing the top of his game, you still got Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is one of the best two-way players in the NBA. Jaylen Brown is the man. I should know. I'm a Knicks fan. We dealt with the guy a lot. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all may not see my little medallion thing on. I ran into a little incident like a couple weeks ago. You know, drama always comes my way a little bit, but I have to handle it. My QB medallion is gone. It's lost. Now, how it got lost? I was walking down the block one day, and some dude, Latino dude in a hoodie, I'm walking past him. He walks past me. He reaches out, grabs my chain, rips it off. All right? I grab his hand, grab the chain out his hand, but the medallion flies somewhere else. I don't know where the medallion left. I think it left in the sewer or some shit like that. So I still got the chain in my hand. I said, okay, it's on. I have food in my hand. I drop the food. I start chasing this dude, running after him. You know, I'm hogging ass, running after this dude. I trip him up. All right? I trip him up, stomp the shit out of him, MOP style. All right? His face was leaking. Nose probably busted open. Right? I didn't give a fuck. This dude wanted drama. I gave him drama. I stomped his ass out, MOP style, son. Pound, pound, pound. But I still lost my shit, though. I don't have my QB medallion. It's lost. Like someday you want to take my QB medallion, you're going to have to earn it. That's QB right there. That's the bridge. That's the whole hood on my back. Come get it. Come get it if you want it. And that was in a nice neighborhood, by the way. You're lucky I didn't have never mind. I'm not going to say that on live air. But yeah. Yeah. Broad daylight, son. Broad daylight. Nigga stashed my chain. Broad daylight. I was heated. I was heated for two aspects. I bought food, right? I bought food from Panda Express. I was fucking hungry. So now I wasted my food and you try to stash my chain. You know? He didn't have no burner on him. He had no weapon on him. Oh, you catching them hands. You catching them hands. The only time I would surrender my piece to somebody if he got that burner on him. You know, you got that. I'm going to catch you. I see you some other time. It is what it is. You know? Hey, stop. Move. No. But I still got the chain. I just don't get the medallion. I have to spend money again to buy that fucking medallion again. And part of me don't want to do it because when you have to buy a medallion again, you have to get that same piece made. It gets boring. You know, now I don't. Now I'm losing interest in even getting the same piece made. But it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. You know, niggas be trying to try people just for no reason. You can't even go outside and enjoy a good day in peace without dealing with some bullshit. He must have been a LeBron slurper. Watch my videos and say, hey, I'm gonna get this boo. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on for a minute. He was like, oh, that's Penn Sports. Let me get this dude. No. But yeah. Now this does make the Eastern Conference. Let me get off this a little bit because I get pissed off thinking about that situation. But I just had to be honest and tell you guys. That's why you don't see me with the chain. I still got the chain. I got it somewhere in my bag. You know, I'm 100% honest with you guys. Always real with you guys. You know, I can only be honest and real with you guys. That's what happens. So you see me with if you see me with a new medallion on that same chain, now you know why. No, but now you got Kyrie, you got Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James going to the East. That shifts power to the East. What about Toronto? Toronto is going to be a good team to deal with too. They got defense, good role players, and made from top to bottom. You may say they don't got the star power, but they probably could give Philly a run for their money. Damn. Per Leaf tea. I mean, I'm up on it, man. I'm up on it. You know, but real talk, yes, I am glad that, yeah, you know. But we're gonna go over that bullshit Bleacher Report, GOAT Week. They're doing top 100 defenders, top 100 this, everything GOAT stuff. You know, and the number one ranked defensive. You know what? I'm gonna save that for another live stream. We're gonna go over all the GOAT stuff that the Bleacher Report do. Yeah, the East is back. I would say the East is back because a lot of teams got better, man. Toronto got better. Miami got better. Philly definitely got better. They got a super team. My Knicks is still in there. Knicks, we need to make a little bit move for some role plays. I think we need a better bench. If we're going to beat teams like Philly, we need a better bench. How are these other players going to feel when they get thrown under the bus? Because all you guys going to do is protect LeBron James. I'm not talking about you guys that's on the live screen. I'm talking about just LeBron slurpers and fanboys. No. LeBron ain't better than Jordan, ain't better than Kareem, ain't better than Kobe. He ain't better than none of these dudes. They got more of everything than LeBron James. More accolades, more awards, more wins, more championships. How is that not better? Beats me. That LeBron, he's Shaq level. But at least Shaq got a three-peat. Shaq and LeBron should be mentioned more. Shaq, LeBron, and Larry Bird. 3 to 4 championships. You stay in that lane. Yeah. I hope the team that comes to the East is the Minnesota T-Wolves. Come on, Minnesota. Come on, Ant-Man. Come to the East. Hey. What? Man. Wow. Man, LeBron James doing too much, man. Doing too much. Doing way too much. But excuse me for a minute. It's almost 2 o'clock my time. It's 4 minutes to 2 o'clock. I wanted to cover this for an hour. I'm about to leave. Oh, I'm about to leave because I gotta actually head out to a job to do some closing where I meet those celebrities. But before I leave, I met Tony Rock, which is the brother of Chris Rock. Who knows what celebrities I'm going to run into now? You know, because I'm always running into celebrities. But I was watching Spider-Noir because I ran into Nicolas Cage a couple of weeks or months ago. And yeah, so it's funny that I see these guys on TV, then I meet them in real life. But yeah. But anyway, LeBron James is in the East. He's on another super team. It's either win or go home. There's no excuses. If you win with the super team, you won with a super team, you still get criticism. You don't win in this aspect. It's a lose-lose situation. Because if you lose on a super team, people are going to say, how you going to lose on a super team? You can't win on a super team? And if you win on a super team, you're supposed to because you're playing on the super team. That's why super teams are bad for your legacy. It's a lose-lose situation. Prince Sports is out. Drink the coffee and make you feel better. You guys have a good day. Peace.